If you want to live in Cyprus, work or do business here, then you need to become a resident first. And that actually makes a lot of sense because then you have no limitations here in Cyprus. You can open a company, pay the low corporate taxation, you could even apply for the citizenship or for the non-dom status, and then you will pay 0% taxes on dividends. Having a Cyprus residency definitely brings a lot of benefits, and one of the best ways to obtain the Cyprus residency is through real estate investments, and I will give you the most important information that you will need, so definitely watch this video until the very end. Hey everybody, it's Rikugo, and in this video I will talk about the Cyprus residency by real estate investments and how you can get it easy and fast. First of all, let's talk about why the Cyprus residency is so good and important. The Cyprus residency program is the perfect opportunity for the immigration of a whole family, especially for non-Europeans and people from third world countries, because it's a very professional and safe way to enter Europe. There is not even a fee to approve the residency, and once you bought the property, you only have to be here once every 24 months, so once every 2 years. There is no need to renew the residency, and once you purchase the property, the same benefits will also apply to your spouse, to your children, to your parents, and even to your parents-in-law. They will get the same benefits as you as long as you own the property. But, very important, being a resident means that you reside here, but you're not a citizen here yet. A citizenship means that you have a passport of that country, and that is forever. And that also means that you have all the rights, the privileges and the protection of the country. And theoretically, you can even own as many passports as you want. And there are many people that say the more passports you have, the better. The biggest advantage of having multiple passports is that you're independent of one country. If you don't like the laws or the government of that one country anymore, you can go to another country where you have the passport and you're basically a citizen there as well. Also, not all passports are the same. Some passports have so much more travel possibilities than others. There is even a passport index which ranks the strength of the passports. For example, for me relevant countries are Germany, which is on ranking position number 2, then also Poland, which is 3, and Cyprus, which is position 8. Number 1 is United Arab Emirates, and that basically means this is the strongest passport in the world at the moment. If you are interested in the topic of citizenships, definitely make sure to subscribe to the channel. I will have some very interesting videos in the future. So back to Cyprus. What used to be the citizenship by investment program is now the residency by investment program. But what a lot of people don't know is that even if you do the residency by investment program, after a few years, like 5 years of living here in Cyprus, you actually can apply for the citizenship, and then you will also get the European passport of Cyprus, no matter where you are coming from. In Cyprus there is a temporary and a permanent residency, but actually they are kinda the same. For me, for example, because I'm an European person, I have the temporary residency, which is called the yellow slip, but even though it's temporary, it's still somewhat eternal, which basically means I never have to renew it. For Europeans, it's very easy to get the yellow slip, the temporary residency. You just book an appointment at the immigration office and you will get the yellow slip even the very same day. And it's called yellow slip because it's, well, yellow. For non-Europeans, technically there is the pink slip, but it's very hard to get, and that is why the best option is the residency by investment program. So now let's talk about the real estate investment. And that actually needs to be primarily a new property in Cyprus that is not built yet. But with the right agency, it's also possible with commercial or other kind of properties. I was in Limassol, the biggest city here in Cyprus, last week, and I saw all of those new luxurious buildings, and a lot of them are actually bought with the residency by investment program. As I do real estate here in Cyprus myself, I know that as soon as they announce a new project, almost all of the options are getting sold within a very short period of time. And the very interesting part is that all of those property investments increase so much in value that the real estate market in Cyprus is just going through the roof. The demand is so crazy because of this and other reasons. It's really insane. But of course, this doesn't mean that the investment is risk-free. There is always some kind of risk with any investment, so definitely make your own research first. Now, if you decided you want to have the Cyprus residency and you want to make this investment, then the process can be actually very fast. Less than 2 months if you have the right contacts. And if you want to have my recommendation, check out the video description. Now I will also talk about the requirements for the residency by investment program, and that is number 1. Obviously, you have to invest at least 300,000 euros that are coming from abroad into the Cyprus real estate market. Number 2, you need to have some liquid money in a bank account, about 30,000 euros. Number 3, you also need to have 30,000 euros of annual income, so your yearly salary. But what's very good is that also dividends and rental income is counted as an income, so it's actually very easy for most people to fulfill those requirements. Of course, there are so many small details that I can't cover in this video because it would be just too long, but it always makes sense to get an individual consultation one by one, especially with a complex topic like this. Now I will tell you the documents that you will need and that are required for the residency by investment program in Cyprus, and you can already prepare them, and that is number 1, passports of every individual. Number 2, a CV about you, so what you did in the past. Number 3, a birth and marriage certificate if you are married. Number 4, a clean criminal record and a certificate of your home country. Number 5, proof of funds, so the 30,000 euros, and proof of income, also bank statements or any kind of proof. Number 6, a bank transfer for the investment because the money actually needs to come from abroad to Cyprus. And the last one, if you have children that will go to school in Cyprus, then you also need the confirmation of the university. Most of the information in this video I have from helping over 500 people move to Cyprus, incorporate a company, invest into properties, getting the residency and citizenship. So if you want to have an individual consultation, reach out to me via the video description, and I can also recommend you the official website of the Cyprus government about civil registry and migration department. I definitely recommend you to watch this video where I explain how to buy a property here in Cyprus step by step, and I will see you there.